Okay, I am back. We are having some technical difficulties. Just cut us off, but that's okay because we're going to have this conversation with Miss Regine. Just wait for her to come back in. Let everyone come in. Hello. Hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, there we go, Regine. Go ahead and join again. Not sure what happened. Okay. Let's get started. I'm excited. All right. Hi, Regine. How are you?
I'm nervous.
Oh, that's okay. Don't be nervous. We are in this together. I'm excited. I am so excited. Thank you so much. How you doing?
I'm doing great in yourself.
I'm doing good. You look amazing.
Thank you. I tried to do a little.
Well, look, you're representing and you look amazing. Well, we will go ahead and get started. I am excited, like I said before, to have you join me. I can't wait for you to share your story. And again, if we can have do some housekeeping, share this video out, this live out with 5 to 10 other people. Please stay around towards the end. We have a giveaway. $60 will go towards any product or service of Regine's. So she's a makeup artist and she has a fashion jewelry line, purses. I mean, she has it all. So please stay towards the end. The number that you will be choosing is between 1 and 50. So think about that during the interview. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Miss Regine, so please tell me, how did you come up with the name Ray's Remedy?
So I originally started my business as a partnership with someone else, and
Okay.
our first Instagram name was Double R. So I wanted to incorporate that. So it was really hard trying to find two words that start with an R to kind of
Okay.
still keep it alive.
Okay.
I ended up just brainstorming different things, and I was just thinking more so what was my purpose of my business, and that kind of helped me bring. Um, I feel like remedy stands for solution. Like I'm what you need in whatever aspect it may be, and I left it as Ray's Remedy for me to take ownership of it,
Oh
but
wow.
more just I left it as a broad name so that I would be able to switch over if I wanted to do Ray's Remedy Real Estate, or
Okay.
if I wanted to make it something school related, a nonprofit, whatever it was. It wasn't boxed in, and I didn't limit myself on the name. You know, I didn't put Ray's Remedies purses or anything like that because it can always be something different, and I don't know if right now it's going to be my forever. So
Okay. So you were thinking globally, like you said, you didn't want to just limit yourself. Okay. Well, look at you. I love that.
analyzing the name itself, my cousin KB, who helped me design my logo, she's actually who helped me finalize which words I wanted to use as far as the R's.
Oh, I love that. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much for that. So tell me what, because you do makeup as well. What led you to the makeup industry and the makeup and fashion industry?
Um, I feel like I've always loved getting dressed.
Okay.
Um, and growing up, I didn't really have so much, so I used to have to do what I could do with like City Trends clothes, DD's, different like little cheap stores. But I would always make it
Mm-hmm.
something. Pretty much got compliments on how I dress, how I carry myself, and I just kind of,
Mm.
as I, of course, I made it look better. You got better items to take over, and then as far as makeup, I've always played in makeup, and I have a
Okay.
big actually did professional makeup, so I loved how she always did my makeup, and I kind of picked up tips here and there, um, and I just practiced to get better at the things I like eyelash, eyebrows. I always love, how much of a difference those things can make to your makeup.
Yeah.
So when I woke up and said, okay, I want to do someone else's makeup, and I just took the steps. I took the class, and I just watched YouTube videos, different things, just to kind of get better at what I wanted to do. Because doing other people's makeup is way different than doing my own.
Doing your own makeup. Yeah. You know what? I wanted to piggyback and go back on the first question, Ray's Remedy. And you said when you first started, you started with a friend. And then, okay, so when you started with that friend, and then you continue doing what you were doing. What made you persevere, keep doing it, just to keep going forward?
Okay, so the friend that I started with, I actually began buying sunglasses from her. And then
Okay.
okay, I want to get a business. Like everybody's around me have their own business. I'm like, I want something too. So I'm like, how would you feel if I invest in your business and I help you sell the sunglasses? I'll still buy them from you, but I want to help you, and it's gonna help me too. And
Yeah.
she was like, cool. So we kind of went from there. We started with a set amount. We met each other halfway. We got our shipment in. When we got our shipment in, I just started posting on Facebook and Instagram, and like people were buying it. I'm like, dang, people interested in something I got. So,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much we just kept going. And from there, it was like we made like so much money. Like profit was crazy in our first one. So I'm like, okay, like, it kind of reeled me in, like how they say you get addicted to things. Like, I'm
Yep.
like, okay, like I can make money myself. I don't have to just clock in for someone else. But I was working from home at the time. So it's like now
Okay.
it comes.
Yeah.
So from there, it's just like, I just wanted to keep going, and I got better. And like, when she kind of dropped off, it was for personal reasons. We're still friends to this day.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I feel like her kind of leaving me alone made me understand the strength I have in myself. Like, okay,
Yep.
you can do this by yourself. You don't need someone else to do it.
Exactly.
Like all you need is you. So it just kind of gave me that hunger, and just making me want to go harder for myself.
See, I love that part of your story. As you and I had talked, just how you didn't give up, you persevered. You could have said, you know what, I started this out with someone else and I can't go any further, but you did not. You continued. And that, I believe, is a message for others out there to not give up, to continue to persevere. So I want to just go back to that just so that everyone else could hear, someone out there that's listening could take that part and know that you can continue to keep going. So let's get on to the next question. Tell me, who are some of your clients, like professionally? Like you do the makeup, you also have your fashion and jewelry line. Who are some of your clientele that you work with?
So I'm not gonna lie, my family supports me so much. Like
Wow.
my family is my biggest supporters. Like not only in my family, like my best friends, people I grew up with, some people I went to school with that I probably haven't talked to in so long. Like they're watching, like they
Yeah.
come, they show you their support. I have a lot of clients that, like I said, are my family, whether it's my immediate family or my boyfriend's family.
Mm-hmm.
Grown up with just different things. That's my majority of my fan base family.
Oh, I love that. That support that you get from your family and friends is huge.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. So tell me this, what sets you apart from other makeup artists and from other business owners? What sets you apart, Regine? Ray the mogul.
I feel like I'm different in the aspect that I only compete with myself. Like I
Wow.
never no one else is doing. I never get discouraged by what someone else is doing. I don't care if we start at the same time. And then just my will to keep going. Like I don't know. I feel like I've been through a lot of things in life, and I just know that bad's not always bad and good's not always good. So as long as you keep going, that luck got to change, whether it's good or bad. So I just feel like as long as you don't stop, you don't feel those bumps in the road because it's
Wow.
something I'm focused on. So I feel like that's what makes me different. Like I
And
don't give up, and I just always, like I said, compete with myself. If I did my makeup tomorrow when I do my makeup, I'm like, okay, how can I make that look better? Okay, next time I'm
wow.
gonna add rhinestones. I'm gonna do a lighter lip color. Like whatever it is, I always look over my work, no matter how good I think it is. I want to do something better. I want to keep
Hmm.
going, and I don't want to stop. Then also, I'm always open to learning. I don't never think that I'm too good that I can't learn something from someone else, or even or
Right.
not.
Right. Always learning. That is so important. That's a very important message to always continue to know that you can always learn something. That's important. Thank you so much. And that's a powerful message for others out there that are listening. So tell me, what are some of the purpose led things that you do in the morning to mindset your day? What does that look like for you daily as a mother, a CEO, as a daughter? What are the things that you do daily to mindset your day?
Um, I'll say the night before, I have to lay mine and my son's clothes out. Like
Mm,
that's a big thing for me to be ready when I wake up.
mm,
And then once I wake up, I want to make sure that I pray. It don't matter
Yeah.
how bad the night was, how bad, the situation is I'm in. If I don't see no light for tomorrow, I still just say thank you. Thank you for bringing me where I am now to make me understand whatever it is that I have to go through. Or thank you for my life just being so great right now that I don't have nothing to worry about. Like, I'll start off with thank you, and then I pray for whatever it is I want. And then I feel like working out is a big thing for me that helps me clear my mind. I'm not a person that
Yeah.
cries or dwells
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. Like those shower prayers and
Yeah. Oh,
big. But I
those are
don't
the ones.
as I like to, but when I feel like life is just going bad, I make it a point to go every day because that's what I need. I know what I need for myself to get myself out of this funk I'm in. I can't never stay negative for long. I
Yeah.
always think of, okay, I might not have no gas, but I got a house that I got heat in. We snowed,
Yes.
like, I'm still in some type of good position. I'm still in a better position than it could have been. So
Yeah.
things.
Like we just,
I write down goals, even if I don't tackle them today. I make sure that I make myself aware of where I want to go from here. And
yes.
if I don't do it today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And every day is a new start.
That is so important. One of our the followers we have in here, she's saying how important gratitude is, and that's exactly what you're saying. Your gratitude, your gratefulness, how you're thankful, and it's important. That's really powerful. You kind of answered my next question, which was, how does your faith and your daily walk as a CEO go hand in hand with who you are?
I feel like my faith is my life, so it's not something that I have to compromise. It's something that is just naturally there. It's a given. I wake up and, like you said, I wake up and think about my faith, so it just goes. And it's crazy how God pulls those people back to you. I'm not talk about church every day. I'm not a person who go to church every day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your faith is based on the effort you put into it. It
That's
doesn't have
right.
to do with a book that somebody else made for God. It doesn't have anything to do with a church that somebody else is running for God.
Mm-hmm.
About your effort. And I learned that really my talking to God is just like how I'm talking to you right now, as opposed to, we were raised up like you have to pray this way. That's not how it is.
Hmm.
Talk to
Yeah.
God, talk to anybody else. And I feel like I get better answers when I do that.
Yeah, that relationship that you have with God, like you said, those shower prayers. I mean, those are some of the most. When I'm in the shower, it's unreal. Some of those conversations that I
It's
do have.
vulnerable, and I think it's vulnerable and it's open. You don't have to worry about someone else hearing. You just worry about you're focused on what's going on in that moment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Wow. Well, as you know, conversations with Kisha is conversations, purpose-driven conversations. So I want to kind of go into just some things that we could talk about that are surrounded around your purpose. So tell me this: why is it so important for someone to know their why? Why do you think it's important for them to know their why?
I feel like that's number one. I feel like no matter how many times you go back to square one, as long as you got square one, you got something.
Yeah,
You have to know what you're doing it for. If you don't know what you're doing it for, when life get hard, you don't know you don't know why you should keep going. You don't have that hunger that's in you to make you keep going.
yeah,
I feel like that why is the thing that's gonna allow you to not give up. It's gonna
yeah,
allow you, whether it's a person, whether it's a thing, whatever it is, whatever your goal is that you can't give up on, it's gonna allow you to start over and start over and start over. Because the
yeah.
thing they tell us is it's not gonna last for long, whatever it is.
That's right.
You can't
Yeah,
carry on. And sometimes stuff just comes to an end, but not for you to quit, for you to
yeah,
do something. That's all far you can get with whatever you were doing. So
yeah,
you always know why, so you can keep expanding.
yeah. No, that's exactly right. So in your bio, you have a message, and I want to make sure that we touched on this because I thought it was really important. You say in your bio, prayer, hard work, and dedication, creating opportunities, opening doors to the life you want. Let's talk about that message and what that means.
I feel like it means somewhat about what I already said in regards to um, just making sure that your faith is number one. Because, like I said, when you don't have nothing, that's what you got. You
Yeah,
still have that. So I feel like as long as I keep the faith, God already planned out our life. No matter where we are today, whatever we think, God already wrote it. So now we just go through emotions. So as long as I let him lead me, then, and also not only am I letting him lead me and making sure that I'm following, I also have to make sure that I have something for myself. Because you can pray all day long, but if you're not putting in the work for it, you're not going to get a better outcome because you're not doing your part. So I feel like making sure that he's number one, and then also putting in the work and making sure that I don't ever forget where I am, because I always want to remember those humble times. I don't ever want to get so big that nothing else or something's not good enough for me. I never want to get in that type of headspace. No matter if it's money, things, materialistic, whatever it is, I never want to get too far beyond myself to not know where I was before.
That is so powerful.
As long as I keep praying and also putting in the work, I can be whatever I want to be. It don't matter. It doesn't seem like I can be there. I'm going to get there because I'm not going to give up.
Yeah. And you're putting the action behind it. It's just not the talk. You're putting in the action behind that hard work. Now we're going to go into a part where I like to I have signature questions. And these are pretty intimate questions that I'm going to ask. So I would like to know, who is Regine Maloy? And how did she get to this point in her life and in business? We kind of touched on that in some of our other questions, but I just want to elaborate on that more. Who are you personally and professionally? How did you get here? What is your story?
That's always hard. I don't know. It's always hard for me to talk about myself, whether it's like interviewing, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't ever like. I don't know, it's weird, but I don't like acknowledgement. Like, I don't like people to constantly tell me I'm pretty. I don't like people to constantly tell me, I don't care to be acknowledged because I know what I'm doing. Like, I guess it doesn't, I don't know. I ain't gonna say it doesn't matter to me, but that's not important because those are just, if I'm not in the mood, it's not gonna make me happy, on those things, because if I do, then at some point it is gonna have to be important for me to feel good about myself.
Okay.
So I just feel like Regine is a person who not only wants to put myself forward, I mainly want to put my family forward, whether that's the family I'm creating or the family that I was born into. I also want to make sure that anytime I can help somebody, I love to bring other people up.
Yes.
So, my main thing is I was born into a family of 6 kids, and I also have I'm gonna say 7. I was born into a big family, and my mama raised us on we all we got. So growing up, I do the same thing with my family. We're still, close. We still make sure that we pull each other up whenever one needs it more, whatever the case may be. But also, I into my friends. So the people that I hang around, this is the same thing I expect from them because I know what I'm going to give for them. And then I love, now that I'm in my business, I love meeting new people that I never met because they have different mindsets than I have. And I enjoy it because you're going to challenge me. And not only are you going to challenge me, you're going to help me learn something else, because why we're not in the same environment? We're not in the same area, and you're going to bring something to the table just like I can bring something to you.
That's true.
I feel like my upbringing got me to be where I am today, but also me having my son gave me a reason to want more for myself. I worked for the same job for almost 4 years, and one day I just quit. I said, I'm going to bet on myself. I don't care if I fail. And since then, I went a couple months without working. It was cool. I went back to corporate America. I got another job. I quit again.
Wow.
Same thing. And I've been going through that cycle, and it haven't been easy. But at the same time, I've enjoyed it because I know what strength I have. I know what I can do with my back against the wall.
Yeah.
Every time my son smiles, I know that's why I'm doing it. So
exactly.
It's never tiring. I'm never going to give up on that.
Yeah. It's important that you said what I just heard you say. You said you bet on yourself. No self-limiting beliefs. You're betting on yourself for future generations, for your son, for your family. And that is so important, Regine. And I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Well, my next question is, what advice would you give to someone who is afraid of walking in their purpose?
I would definitely let them know that make sure you know what you're doing it for, because that's what you're going to go back to. Secondly, don't be scared, because the worst you can do is fail. And if you fail, that just means do something different. You got to stop and do something else. And then lastly, what I feel like my this year message is know that you can lean on other people, because you can't do it by
Nope.
you. How hard you go, you do somebody else. Somebody's gonna get you to A, and somebody else gonna get you to B, and you're gonna help them get to B with you, and it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And you need a circle of people for you to be able to move forward. No millionaire did it on their own. I'm not a millionaire yet, so I need people.
Yeah, you will be, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna be.
Yep, that's right.
That's my biggest advice, is just make sure that you lean on people that you can lean on. Make sure that you have that strength in yourself, and you test yourself.
Yeah.
Don't ever think enough is enough. And lastly, just always know what you're doing it for. As long as you know what you're doing it for, those other two things will just follow.
That's right. Wow. Very powerful. Thank you so much. So, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. Tell me, what projects do you have going on in 2022? What are you working on? Tell me what's going on. What's next for Regine Maloy, Ray the Mogul, Ray's Remedy?
I feel like I'm definitely going to find another stream of income this year.
Okay.
The crafts that I've already started,
Okay.
and just add on. I don't have anything specific, so I can't say anything, but just know it's going to be something else, and it's going to be something worthwhile.
Okay. Continue.
I would say just follow me. Um, and I plan. I don't know. For some reason, it's been on my mind heavy about a nonprofit.
Okay.
I don't know if I want it to be with other business owners or with youth, younger girls,
Oh, I love that.
and that I can help. I have like two little girls who enjoy doing makeup. I do their mom's makeup,
Okay.
and I told their mom that I want them to bring them up there with me on like a Saturday or something, and I'll help them, or even during the week where I can focus on them. I just want to make sure that I'm giving back as much as I'm receiving.
I was just going to say that you're giving back, you're pouring into others. And that is one of the things in regards to your purpose. You are pointing to someone else, other young people, and that is just commendable. Thank you so much, Regine. I appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give out a gift. We're going to do, have our followers that are on here to do, wait, before I get started, where can people reach you at? What are your social media handles? Let's do that.
So my personal page is Ray the Mogul.
Okay.
RAETAMOGUL. And then my business page is Ray's Remedy. And
Okay.
I have a website for Ray's Remedy
Okay.
that's still being worked on.
Okay.
So I have those two. I am located in South Dallas. So
Okay.
they can also come visit me, which are in both of my bios. The address. So those are places.
So if we get a winner and they're locally there in Dallas, then they'll be able to come see you. So that's awesome. So we're going to go ahead, and the number that we're doing, and let me tell you, it's $60 towards any product or service that Regine is offering. So let's get started. The numbers between 1 and 50. So just put your number in, and we know the number, and it's whoever gets close or picks that number will be the winner of that $60. So go ahead and drop it in the comments. 1 through 50. Okay, we have 17. Okay, 17. Anybody else? 17. Anybody else?
Yeah, you got
1 through 50 is the number. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So we already have a winner. That was quick. So
that's my cousin, and she's my birthday twin.
Oh, okay. Well, look at there. So S. Reed, the number was 25. Congratulations. You won $60 towards any service or product of Regine. So congratulations. Please reach out to myself or Regine in our DMs. And oh, look at that. We had some other numbers. People were getting close, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, Regine, thank you so much for this interview. It was amazing. If there's anyone that has any questions for Regine, anyone, you know what? Anyone wants to come on live and ask a question, by all means, you can do that as well. I don't want to go without you guys have asking any questions, but Regine, thank you so much for having this purpose-driven conversation with me.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. This is something I do. I don't like speaking publicly. I told you I don't like it, but
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it because it got me out of my shell, and I feel like it probably makes me for something else I can. So I definitely appreciate it. Also, you just giving me the opportunity, and shout out to Deshaun for hooking us up.
Yes, yes, Miss Deshaun, Checkmate Marketing, or Deshaun Robinson. Thank you so much because you did Deshaun's makeup.
Yes, and I did her daughter.
And her daughter's makeup, yes, yes, which looked amazing. Yes, thank you so much. Well, this has been amazing for me. I really appreciate you. I love having these conversations because I love bringing individuals on to tell and share their story, because I believe that there's someone out there that will hear your story, whoever I am having a conversation with, and it could literally change the trajectory of their life. So I love doing these interviews. I love having these conversations. I get to meet other individuals. I get to learn. I get to hear the journey. And I thank you and I appreciate you for taking this time and giving me the opportunity to have a conversation with you.
Thank you. We definitely will be in touch.
Oh, yes, we will. Thank you, everyone. Please have a good night. And this will be up on my YouTube. Also, I have a purpose-driven journal. It's free. Please, it's in my bio. Click the link in my bio. Grab that journal. It'll help you. It's Walking in Your Purpose 2022. It's amazing. So thank you again, Regine. Everyone have a good night. Thank you.
Good night, guys.